Good morning, Vietnam. It does feel like Vietnam this morning. I got to tell you, it was another rough night. We all know what happened yesterday. Elon eclipse, another Elon eclipse. Oh my goodness. So my portfolio, I don't know why I'm doing the Alex Becker thing right now. A little chilly, with the bald head. Got a little breeze going in here anyway. My crypto portfolio is bouncing up and down and all around. We are going to take a look at Andy in the house. What up, dog? What up, dog? Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Or good afternoon. I think you're in Europe, right? Anyway, yeah, man, crazy day. I got to tell you, I'm getting a little paper handy. Yes and no, but man, I tell you what, when your portfolio swings down $100,000 in just a few hours, it's not a lot of fun. It's not a lot of fun. Let's hop on over to the desktop. We're going to take a quick look at the stock market. I don't know why. I'm just losing more money over there. Two, have not been enjoying the stock market lately. The stock market has not been a lot of fun. Up until yesterday. It's crazy, right? Because my crypto portfolio hit an all-time high yesterday. I woke up in the morning. It was $50,000 above an all-time high. Then, Elon it got started by a troll, and then Elon just said indeed. Like, all Elon was saying was like, yeah, we should sell Tesla if all this hate continues. Oh, okay, Midwest, that's right, St. Louis. That is right. So it is morning for you. Mid-morning. Yeah, anyway, so obviously that did not help the cryptocurrency market. I was going to do a video yesterday how Bitcoin was one of the, and this is not financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. And so we're going to do that today. How I thought Bitcoin was one of the best investments on the board. And it's actually kind of holding up quite well. So silver lining, like this was a major black swanish, like not pandemic black swan type of it, but it was a pretty big black swan event. And all things considered, Bitcoin is holding up pretty decently, right? Like, and even before the Elon eclipse, I predicted, I didn't really predict, I said that Bitcoin could still go down to like $42,000. So let's do a quick look at the stock market. Let's talk about cryptocurrency. Let's talk about why, some of the reasons why I think Bitcoin's still one of the best buys on the board. Though we are approaching DEFCON 3, if Bitcoin continues to go down and the altcoins start going up more, can seriously consider taking profits. And I've been a little bit paper handy just in the fact that I've considered taking some profits off the board. I'm talking 10%, 20%, 30%. Right now, 30%. If I took 30% of my crypto off the board right now, it would take my initial investment off the board, right? Kind of hard to beat that, right? And I'd still have quite a bit left on the table. Other reasons I'm considering doing that is just because you can make a lot of money in bear markets. The bear markets is where a lot of money is made. If you have cash on the sidelines during the next bear market, gobble it up. Because then the next bull run, right? Buy when other people are fearful. The fear index is at an all-time high right now. People are crazy fearful. It's a very good indicator if you believe in cryptocurrency long term. This is really good pricing. Though be careful, as I say all the time, don't invest more than you can afford to lose. That way you won't be panic selling when things like this happen. When things like this happen, it's a lot easier to hold the line, to hodl the line when you can afford to lose it, especially if you have the conviction. Now, I've mentioned several times I can afford to lose this, but I don't want to lose it, right? This is pretty close. Like, this isn't, I don't like, honestly, maybe I could live out the rest of my life on this with some true tech, pay the house off, put solar on it, buy a car. The only thing I got left is food and medical, right? For the most part, if I wanted to live a very frugal life and hustle, right? Just hustle. You don't have to make a lot of money if your only expenses are food and medical. And I don't even know, like, how good's your medical, I guess, if it's Obamacare. And nothing against Obamacare. I'm a huge fan of you know, let's not get political. Anyway, the markets. Let's look at the markets real quick. We'll talk about Bitcoin. We are going to talk about Chia mining and my Chia mining setup, how that's going. I do plan on doing a couple of videos this week. I know I'm actually excited to make a regular video, and I might even do a couple live streams on Chia mining. I'm not quite sure where I set on Chia mining, whether or not I think it's going to be profitable or not. I do think you can earn passive income on it once pools come. And then I am going to do a couple videos planned this week, although I got a very busy week work-wise. I want to do a couple videos, one on Chia mining, and then, you know, just a pretty basic intro that a lot of people, a different perspective. Being a system engineer, a storage engineer, some of the tips and tricks of things I know. And then I want to do one on the Swar Plot Manager, which is, I'll show you in a bit when I get to it. Trevor, good morning, good morning. I haven't seen my P&L in 2 days. Yeah, bro, don't look at it now, because unless you're in Cardano, even Ethereum, man, like Ethereum, all things considered, Ethereum is way up, right? I mean, it's down $1,000 from its all-time highs, but it's also up $1,500 from its recent, like, when it started moving. Anyway, the stock market has been open now for 2 minutes. It's bloody again, another sea of red. I'm down $1,700 today. Like at this rate, this account will be zero by the end of June. That's a lot of fun. So that's making this crypto move, making me a little bit more nervous. Up until yesterday, I was like, who cares if I lose all my money in the stock market? Crypto's doing well. And crypto's still doing really well. But the Nasdaq's down 115. It actually opened up yesterday, I want to say around 50. And it just started plummeting, and ever since then. Gold is still continuing to move. Gold is up $13. It is now at 1,850. Gold is just quite the surprise. The E-mini S&P is down 13. What is silver doing? Silver is up 29 cents. That's a pretty monster move. It's at $27.66 per troy ounce. Tesla, Tesla is on sale, boys and girls. If you've ever been looking, and again, I'm not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice. If I were in the stock market and I had cash, I'd be probably buying this dip. Is this a pretty brutal dip in the stock market? We could take a look at the charts in a bit. DMAC in the house. I haven't even read the comment, and it's going to be something along the lines of F Elon, F Binance, F CZ. Let's see. Elon just digging his own grave. Yeah, CZ. Just gave him a shovel. Buy the dip. This FUD will tell you how far we... Yeah, so that's a very good point. Cheers, mate, for sure. This is a very good point, and I did want to mention this, and I almost forgot. Huge silver lining on what just happened. The fact that Bitcoin is held what it's held now in a very, very dark time, this shows you how strong Bitcoin is. It's extremely strong, right? This shows you how strong it is. And if Bitcoin can hold these levels with what just happened, dude, like we're 2x the 2017 all-time high still. And we're what, like a 40% discount? You know what? I just watched another video this morning from the Popular Investor. I'll probably try and post a link down below. Really good technical analysis. I watch his videos from time to time. He's one of the few dudes in stock markets, and he's doing a little bit of crypto. He even said this morning he has a large portion of his net worth in Bitcoin, which kind of surprised me, but that's awesome. He does a lot of Elliott wave analysis. And he did a really good video showing that Bitcoin's going to 120,000. My price prediction on Bitcoin has been between like 120, 180,000 by the end of the year. Although we're going to look at some charts, and my bullish thesis does see a scenario where Bitcoin could get to 300,000. That's the stock to flow guy. 500,000 maybe in a blow your top off, maybe. Some other interesting tidbits about Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin is now below $1 trillion market cap, which could be seen quite bearish. you're going to hear a lot of both ways, but the FUD and the fear are at max levels right now. So I know that's going to be a hard time for people to buy, but man, this might be your best opportunity, your cheapest opportunity to buy Bitcoin right now. And don't get it too twisted. Bitcoin could continue to go down. Bitcoin could. Let's look at the chart. Like this is the red line of doom, and let's hope we don't get to that. But it's possible. That's at around 38,000. It could even go to like 32,000. 32,000 was a recent local high. After the 19K breakout, it went up to about 23,000, and it went up to around 30,000. So these numbers are in play. I don't think so. You know, it's been mentioned several times in the past. The last Bitcoin bull run had like 7 to 9 30% chili dippers, and this is only 1, 2, 3, and this is one. Like, see, this one is a bit concerning, and this might actually make me think we're close to DEFCON 3. I don't think so though. So the crypto market pumps, the crypto market dumps, the crypto market relief rallies, Bitcoin dumps, and Ethereum goes parabolic. So again, keep that on your radar. If Bitcoin continues to go down and Ethereum starts pumping like crazy, that means money's flowing out of Bitcoin. It's going to go into Ethereum and then slinky its way down the alts. And that is the indication that the Bitcoin bull run is over. For now, right? But maybe it's an extended double top, right? So it could even relief rally after that. If Ethereum starts going up and Bitcoin continues to go down pretty sharply, I will start taking profits. I'm not taking it all off the board. Like, I do kind of have a thing in my head, right? I own roughly 60 Ethereum, 60 and a half Ethereum. I'm mining the hell out of Ethereum right now. I have this thing in my head where I want to continue to keep 32 Ethereum in my bag, no matter what, long term. Why do you say that, Tom? Well, 32 Ethereum is the amount of Ethereum you need to stake your own node in Ethereum 2.0. And I think that could be a very profitable source of income in the future, right? Passive income in the future. So I always want to have that at my disposal. I know there'll be ways to stake it, but I'm talking be greedy, stake all my 32 Ethereum on my own and earn all that crap myself. You know what I'm saying? Hans in the house. Good morning. Good morning. It's over. I'm all in USD. Wait, yeah, bro. I was going to say, I don't think that's coming, but he just said, just kidding. So what's up, Tom? What's up, Hans? Oh, you're Tom too. What's up, Tom? So, man, I tell you what though. So again, my portfolio hit a peak yesterday of 691,000. And then this was early in the morning. And then 3 hours later, the Elon eclipse happened. And this thing hit a low of around 589,000. So that's $100,000 loss, which is a little bit more than my annual salary. That's rough, man. That is rough, dude. Little paper handy. I was getting a little lettuce hands going on over here. Anyway, again, so if Bitcoin continues to dump, there is the 45, 46K. Technically, it held that bullish SMA 20 week or whatever line. So we'll have to see. It's currently below it, but as long as it moves back up by the end of the week, which I think it will. Elon's already tweeted out that Tesla hasn't sold their Bitcoin. I think the darkest hour is over. We do have another thing to consider though. This is that time of the month where options expirations start coming into play. Options and futures, that is about 7, 8, 9, at the end of the month, the 28th, I believe. There might be some on the 21st too. Typically, this is the time of the month where it could get a little jiggy to the downside, though it held up pretty well in April. Let's see where we got. April 15th It did get it all the way down to the 25th, but then by the end of April, it was already back up to close to 60K. Overall, this has been 35% dip. 40% would probably take us to my line, which is not out of the question. Yeah, so 40% dip would take us to, and this still within play, would take us to 38,000, 39,000. I hope we don't see it, but we could see it again. If this does happen, and it may be even more, and then Ethereum starts going like that, like big, consider, you know, again, not a financial advisor, but consider taking profits. Because that's my exit plan, and I got to stick to it. Whether or not it is the top or not, that is my exit plan, and I have to stick to it. So I will need to consider taking profits off the board. I heard the USA people have to go by 17.5 paying taxes. Is that correct? And perhaps one of the reasons. Nah. Oh. Okay, so 5 yeah, today is the last day to pay your taxes. I need to do that. I haven't done that yet because I owe a lot. So I was waiting to the last second. So that doesn't help. Like, I don't know how much that might not be what's helping the stock market right now. The stock market's getting hurt quite a bit by uncertainty too. So I think pending tax changes and inflation is what's destroying the stock market right now. It doesn't, a lot, people made a lot of money in 2020. So there will be selling pressure because of that. And that's a bullish, that's another bottom sign though. Like, that has to happen. If they need to sell their assets, it would have had to have happened already, because they're going to need that cash in their account. You can't just sell it now today and then have that, because once you put it in, dude, Uncle Sam takes that shit out fast, dude. Like, within seconds, probably a day or two. So you can't have all your money still sitting on a crypto exchange where they take forever to get it out. Or even Tastyworks, it takes a day, which is pretty good. But you know, you can't risk being overdrawn, right? So if that's the case, if taxes played a role in it, that is over. That selling pressure is over. Now it's going to be people. Bitcoin will turn around, in my opinion. And the alts, a lot of the alts held up really well, but there's a lot of alts on sale right now too. So if you've been on the sidelines wanting that dip, this may be it. Like, could it go down more? Maybe. But this may be the dip you're waiting for. Is this the, like, if a bear market comes, will it go lower than this? Maybe, right? But stick around here. You know, I will be telling you when I'm exiting. And, you know, the plan's there. Bitcoin, the entire crypto market pumps. Usually it's a big pump, right? We haven't had a blow your top off, right? Although, technically, I guess that's Ethereum. We've definitely had a blow your top off in Ethereum. We haven't really had a blow your top off in Bitcoin. So I'm not worried. I don't think this is the top. I think we got plenty of room to breathe. Personally, I do think this is gonna, like, when this happened in the past, it was a pretty violent whip back up. And I think that's what we're gonna see. It's gonna find a bottom. I don't know what that bottom is. It may take some time. It may be like June, July, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen fast. And it will all kind of time out. If it does end in September, October, November, it going down and then back up pretty violently fast will put us at my predictions, right? My prediction is 120-ish to 150. Though I do have, like, there could be like a really blow your top off really starts to happen. And this is where it really could, like, depending on that blow off top, the more this blows off, right, the more you got to really start considering taking profits. And I will be looking, will probably be considering start selling the Bitcoin, keeping some in USDC, putting some more into Ethereum for that Ethereum pump. And then as Ethereum goes parabolic, I'll start taking profits out there, keep some into USDC, putting more into like Cardano and Polkadot. They are going to pump. take profits, same thing, put some into cash and then start putting it into things like ones that I think are going to go crazy. VeChain, I got my eye on VeChain. I really love Harmony One. I think that one can go crazy parabolic. That's a great one. I just FOMO'd into that at like 17 cents. I was meaning to buy it at 10 cents and I didn't do it. It's down a bit. I haven't put that in the spreadsheet yet. It was just $500, right? I want to enjoy it. I want to be able to own it when it happens, even if it's just a small amount. So those are going to be really good towards the end. And I don't know if I'm going to gamble on any crazy low caps. I might. Cardano's got a lot of stuff happening in their ecosystem. We'll definitely be doing more videos on that coming up. Sunday Swap, Card Starter, Charlie, Wolfram Alpha, things like that are all very, very interesting. The DEXs, the AMMs. Anyway, let's look at a couple charts. I did do one chart of the market cap. Oh yeah, I was trying to see if this really existed. Oh, it does. All right, here we go. So this is a new coin. That's very interesting, and it is pumping. Anyway, what do I want to look at? Yeah, so let's look at a few of the charts that I were making me like giving me some extreme bullish scenarios on Bitcoin. Did I close those windows? That would suck. We'll have to reopen them. Oh, here we go. All right, so if you go to, I'll need to add this link to the description below, but it's looking at Bitcoin. There's a lot of charts that you can look at. Most of these are bullish. When you look at these, most of these are bullish. Look into bitcoin.com. The 2-year MA multiplier, this red line, when it blasts past this red line is when it is an indicator that it could be the start of the bull market or bear market. It got up there and it touched it. It didn't go past it. It's now down below it quite a bit. So this is still very bullish for Bitcoin. The 2-week moving average heat map is another one. You see these blow off tops, 2013, 2017. It goes from green to red and it happens fast. So we're still in like this area right here, way down here. So we got a long ways to go. And this would indicate that it'd probably be like in my price range, if not higher, right? The Pure multiplier is another one. When it's in this red area right here, indicates the tops, right? And then again in 2017, it got close again. Now it's way down, right? So we got a long ways to go on this one. And right now this is with Bitcoin at 47,000, 48,000. So this is another good, strong indicator of some of what I consider the top to be. The stock to flow model is the one I probably like the most. This guy has nailed it. It has a lot to do with the amount of Bitcoin available versus the flow. It has been highly accurate. He predicts Bitcoin top around 300 and some thousand. I'd love for this guy to be right. Right now you could see we're probably, this is the 2013 area when it was only around 230, 160 to $300 before it went up to $900, right? And then the 2017, we're probably around this area when Bitcoin was around $2,000 and it went to 20. So here we are right now. It's at about 47. This shows 47, right? Because that's where it was when this came out. But it's showing like when it goes up, it's probably going to be around, this is where he's getting like his 300,000 because it's going to come up to about here. So again, this is the stock to flow. I really like this a lot. This is one of the ones that people are, the bears are talking about because it did hit a pi indicator top. The problem with a lot of these is there's only a few data points, right? So this could all change. So maybe the pi indicator is the one that's right. Maybe this is the end, right? We went over the little pi indicator and maybe this is the top. I don't think so, but that's the pi indicator. The golden ratio, I haven't even looked at this one yet, so I'm not going to speak on it. Although this top dotted line would indicate a top. We're like at the halfway point now with what's going on. So this is still very bullish. So I don't know if like goes below that halfway. I'm assuming this is some kind of fib thing going on. Is that a bearish indicator? I don't know. This one I didn't look at. Oh, and the logarithmic go curve, this is the one I have on my chart quite a bit. And it's also one of the ones I'm tying my horse to. If it gets up towards this top, it's another time for me to consider. You bought, yeah, not to one up you there, Hans. I bought it at 0.02 cents. I only bought $250 worth, so my biggest mistake was I didn't go all in bet. No, but that's amazing. That's a great price to buy it at. I'm considering buying more now. I say that, but dude, like I really want to buy right now. I really, really want to buy right now, but I'm out of money. Dude, I don't even know if Harmony, I hope I don't have to fix my thing. If Harmony One's not on here, it's such a pain in the butt to go through this. I may not even do it because I only bought 500. Yeah, it's not. That's freaking great. I'll probably get around to it, but I bought Harmony One. I love it. I wish I owned more. I may even stake it. I don't know, dude. I think that's one of the ones that could pump a lot, but I don't even know what point I was. Oh yes, I want to buy crypto. I want to buy this dip. I want to buy more VeChain. I want to buy more. What else? You know, a lot of the NFTs. I'd love to buy some Ontology right now. Polkadot. Yeah, I like Polkadot a lot when it was at 30, and that's when I bought it. But I want to buy. Definitely on my radar would be Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin's the best buy right now. I think if you buy Bitcoin right now and you're trying to swing trade it, that's probably where the best pot odds are. I like VeChain a lot. I like Harmony One a lot. I haven't done a lot of analysis on a lot of the other coins. I mean, Ethereum, maybe, right? Ethereum could go down a bit more though. Take a look at CTS. CTS. Yeah, I'll take a look at that in a bit. I do have, I want to talk about Chia. It is in the title. So if anyone comes by for the Chia content, again, I will be putting out, I'm having a lot of fun with Chia. I gotta tell you, I don't know that I've ever told anyone this on stream, but I grew up on a farm in Kansas. So I know my way around a farm. I probably started driving a tractor and plowing the fields. I don't remember the exact age, but it was before I actually started driving. And to blow your minds, I started legit driving a car at the age, I was 7th grade. So what would that be, like 12? I was driving into town at the age of 12. Had my I had my official license. It's called a restricted license. I don't know if that's what they still have back there, at the age of 14. So I've been driving a long time and I know my way around a farm. So Chia farming is actually quite a lot like real farming. You have to farm your plots. Real quickly, I almost FOMO'd into buying like a Chia plotting rig. I'm glad I didn't. I'm starting to understand it more. Again, I will be putting out some videos. I might even do like a couple late night streams just for people to come in and talk about Chia. I don't know yet if it's going to be profitable. I do have Swar Plot Manager now running for me. It's just working, right? So the way this works is you need CPU power, multi-threaded CPU to do the plotting, right? So the plotting, you need that writing to fast NVMe drives, fast SSD drives, because you want it to plot as fast and efficiently as possible to fill up your big hard drives, right? But once you fill up all your hard drive, that's kind of it. All the CPU memory and all that stuff, you don't really need that anymore. So be careful if you're thinking about going and FOMOing in and becoming a Chia farmer and thinking you need to go have all these powerful rigs. You can also use multiple computers. There's some caveats to that you'll definitely want to know about. I'll discuss that more. And I do have a lot of links down below to stuff if you want to get started ahead of time, but I'll definitely start talking about that. At the end of the day, once you fill up all your hard drives, that's it, man. You're just farming, right? So you're just farming. And right now, yesterday, before I got this Chia mining, plotting and farming done, I was at around 18 plots and my estimated time to win was 2 years. And that's the thing, man. I'm going to hit a point where I still have about 35 terabytes left of hard drive storage to fill. We're gonna see how efficient this is and how much that changes, right? So I have 7 plots working right now, and this is all based on the Swar Plot Manager and setting it up. It's actually not that difficult. It's showing you that it's using 60.7% of my fast SSD. So I could probably squeak another plot or two out of this. I need to, so I could update that. My CPU is 45%. And Chia has 4 different phases, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The 4th one's the final phase. And I currently have 3 of them in phase 1. I could have sworn I told this to, I did update the settings on this. I think it takes a little bit of time for that to go into effect. So I am still trying to fine tune this. It tells me that I created 10 plots yesterday. I did start that 6 hours into the day. So right now I think I can get about 20 plots plus per day out of this PC. This is the new PC that I just bought. I spent $4,500 for this bitch. And I don't know, man. I don't know if being a solo farmer, I don't think this is going to be profitable. I am going to farm my tits off. I love that expression. I'm going to farm my tits off and fill these hard drives up as fast as I can. Hopefully win some rewards. Hopefully get this down to like a month or whatever. Hopefully win a couple block rewards, get some cash, buy some more hard drives. At the end of the day, you're going to be fighting, because once you fill up all your hard drives, this total network space is going to continue to go up. So if you don't continue to, this is one of the rubs. If you don't continue to increase the size of your plotting, if you don't continue to add hard drive space, that's kind of a downside to this, man. I don't know. I feel like they need to rework that algorithm a bit more. But anyway, this is rising fast. So the more this goes up, the less your chance. So if you stay the same, this is going to go up and your time to win is going to go longer and longer and longer over time. So you are going to be kind of trapped as a solo farmer. If you're going to be having to hustle to win block rewards and add hard drives to your farm. And at a certain point, how many hard drives can you add to one PC? I don't know. I think the limit's like how many, I don't know, but you can only fill up so many USB hard, and you're going to have to start getting creative with like chassis or NASs. I'm not sure on all that, to be honest. But the bright side, pools are coming. Pools were supposed to be today, and that's where you just add your storage to the pool, and then you get a percentage of the reward. So I think pooling is going to be the primary way a guy like you and me is going to earn money in Chia. One of the downs, so I'm just learning it right now, and again, hopefully I get some rewards. Pools are supposed to be now due by the end of the month. I don't know all the particulars, but I do believe all the farming I've done now will have to stay local and you can't add it to the pool. So I'll probably just immediately start farming plots to the pool instead and keep my existing on the side. Hopefully I get lucky. Hopefully I hit the lottery, and then eventually I'll probably restart rewriting my local ones. Anyway, that's where we are on Chia. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm very excited about it. The fact that I am a network systems, wireless engineer, storage engineer, all that stuff, it makes it a little bit easier for me. But there's not a whole lot to it, and most people that can work a computer can figure this out. Again, all you need is a good computer. You need 4 gigs of RAM per plot, and you need 240 gigs of storage on fast SSD NVMe hard drive space to do your plotting. My NVMe drive is 2 terabytes, so I'm still trying to maximize how much plotting I can do to that drive with my CPU and RAM. My CPU is at 48%, my RAM is at 62%. This thing has 32 gigs of RAM. So I think I can get more plots going at the same time, and I will be fine tuning that. Again, the Swar Plot Manager, you don't need to know Python, man. You just install Python. There's a couple things you got to do. I do have a couple links to videos down below that'll walk you through it, though I do plan on making my own later that I think will be a lot easier to follow, a lot quicker. There's not a lot to it. There's a couple commands you need to run, you know, Swar, or what is it? You don't need the pi in front, but it just, so manager pi view will show you this view. Must be a space, there we go. All right, so that'll show you the view of what I see now. And there's manager pi start and stop. So start starts this farming, and you don't even need, I can close this. Well, I don't want to close the GUI because once you close it, the farming stops, but the plotting will continue. So I do have another computer where I don't have the GUI open. And it can only do like one plot at a time. I might add faster storage. I don't have the GUI open. It's just plotting for me. It plots it to this. I copy it over to the other computer and it adds it to the farm, right? So it's just a way to eke out some plotting out of my NUC. So I could say stop. And this would stop the current process. These are going to continue to run. The farm is going to continue to run until they're all complete. But if I want to make changes to the config, so let me double check that right now. And that's going to be config.yaml. And so I just type notepad space config.yaml because that'll open it up in Notepad, right? So I want to go through this. The main things in here, and again, I'll do another video on this, but I have max concurrent connections at 8. That means it won't run more than 8 plots at a time. I might increase that if I think my PC can hold it. It's currently only running 7, so I think this takes time for that to catch up. You need to put your temp directory. This is the SSD drive. You need to put your destination. This is the final farm storage. The amount of threads per plot, I put at 4. This PC has 10 core hyper-threaded, so 20 different threads. So I'm still fine-tuning all this, and that's where you can view it at like how much your CPU's pegged, how much your RAM's pegged. I gave it a little bit more memory than the default. Max concurrent with start early. I'm not sure what that one means. Maybe I need to change that to 8 to get the 8th one going. But I'm just going to leave this as is right now. And we're going to see how this is tomorrow. Again, we're at 36 today. We'll see how we're doing tomorrow. I need to fire this back up. And then we can go to view. We're going to let that run. Anyway, that's Chia. I will be doing a couple of videos, more basic videos on that this week. That's my plan. Hopefully I can stick to it. We're at 36 plots right now. It's going to take me a year to win. I am guessing we're going to add about maybe 20 more plots by tomorrow's thread, and we'll double check. We'll come back in. Hopefully this is down to like 6 months. Hopefully I can get this down to just like a couple weeks and we can get a couple Chia block rewards before I run out of storage space. Let's see, my crypto balance at 613. Bitcoin, let's wrap this up. What is Bitcoin doing? We wrapped ether. Oh, this is wrapped ether F Elon. How do I buy this, man? How do I, oh, this wicked hard. Anyway, Bitcoin currently at 44.8, holding pretty strong. Again, it could go down. Again, we could hit DEFCON 3, DEFCON 2. Keep that on your radar. I don't think that's the case. Everything's pretty much spinning sideways right now. Ether has touched 3,500 a couple times today. Cardano's been moving quite a bit. It's been moving between like $2.10 and $2.30 right now, which is good. Maybe it's got its new consolidation level. I don't think that's going to last long because Alonso's coming in a couple weeks, right? DOT, same thing. It got up pretty good. And is this I don't remember it. Man, it really pumped this week. So it's probably finding a new-ish level now around $40. Again, it's got the Kusama parachain auctions coming up pretty soon too. So I'm extremely bullish on this. Matic's one everyone's been talking about lately. Everyone's telling me to buy Matic, and I'm like, bro, I am not buying Matic after this type of pump, man. Like, you need to let that chill out. It's probably going to come back down, and that's when you buy Matic. And if it don't, and I miss it, who cares? Whatever. Anyway, I'm wrapping this up. I will be back 6:25 a.m. PST. Tomorrow I'll be there, B Square. Again, I will be doing some Chia mining tutorials this week. Hopefully, love you all and peace.